getting ready for something that is really fun. It's really important, and they really work very, very hard. It is bikes or bus. My friends are here. Mike Rowe from Q103 Afternoon Radio, and also Jeremy Jarvie, who is here, Chief Development Officer, MUW. How are you?
We're great. How are you?
All right, Metro United Way here, and also Q103 here. We also thank all the guys from the UAW who are just so fabulous that also help. It's bikes. Yeah. Lots of bikes.
Oh, yes. This is year 9 for doing Bikes or Bust.
Yeah.
Over 16,000 bikes to date already collected for the UAW, for the Toys for Tots, and Salvation RV across the river, and we're looking for more. We're looking for more.
Okay, so this is how it goes. And let me apologize. It's so funny. Mike, you know, it'll be like, when do we start collecting?
Well, actually, we've already started collecting.
Okay, you've already started. What's the last day?
So the last day that we're taking bikes is up until 8 a.m. that following Monday, November 25th. You can drop those off at either the UAW Local 862 off of Fern Valley and 65, or over in Indiana at Coyle Chevrolet.
Yeah, because I'm bad. And I said this year I'm going to get, it'd be 3 a.m. I'd be rolling. I'd be rolling in there like on 2 wheels with my bike, and I jump out. And here's the crazy thing. Who's there?
Oh, we're here. 24/7.
He's living on a, what do you call that thing?
Well, it's a scissor lift. It's a giant
scissor lift.
With essentially, they affectionately refer to it as the doghouse. So I can say that I'm always in the doghouse.
My first year, I was like, dude, how are you going to use the bathroom?
Very carefully. But no, it is such an amazing, fun event that we've loved doing every year, and it's because of the generosity of folks like from the Metro United Way, Jeremy and all those folks that really kind of give us the big push that we need to start off with. And you know, it looks impressive, it looks great, but
that's because people bring, my bike is in there. Sometimes I bring 2-3 bikes. It depends on if I can fit them in my car, because my car's not that big. Jeremy, talk about how important this is. It's so funny. I just always wonder, you know, I honestly pray over my little bike, and I say, please let my baby like my bike. And I always get a little bike that I like. I get a little helmet that goes with the bike, because if they're going to ride the bike, they have to have a helmet. They have to have a helmet. And sometimes if there's something else around that goes with the bike, I get that too. Because I just imagine what that child feels like on Christmas Day when they see that bike.
Yeah, you know, we all remember our first bike on Christmas, right? I mean, every child should have that experience. And, you know, at Metro Way, we have 3 main pillars, and this is directly under our Thriving Kids pillar. And so we need to make sure every kid has a good experience, that everyone has the same opportunities. And we work with so many amazing partners to make this happen. And, you know, you were talking about the bike that you like to pick out.
Yeah.
One plug that I'll put out there is a lot of people think about the smaller bikes with the helmets for the little kids and all that good stuff. But don't forget about the older kiddos as well.
Yeah, no, my bike last year, was big, right? I wasn't thinking. Again, I have a small car. So I have a bigger bike. And this gentleman sees me wrestling with this bike, and I appreciate him. He was kind enough to figure out how to get the bike in my car, and he just was really kind. And so start shopping now, because you don't want to have trouble finding bikes. Since COVID, bikes were a little harder to find. So start shopping now so you can get your bike. So talk about what you need. Like, it doesn't matter what kind of bike, right?
Exactly. It can be anything from a kid's bike to some that a teen would ride. And again, like you said, Dawn, that helmets are absolutely important. Oh yeah, you got to protect the old noggin.
Have a helmet.
But you know what? You can bring the bikes out there. They do not have to be assembled. We have a little workshop that we have off to the side from the lift that I'm living in, that they'll gladly put those together. Volunteers that are just giving of their talents, of their time, to make sure that kids just have a Merry Christmas. And if you do have a smaller car, if you drive even just a little smart car or something, and you can't fit a bike in your car, throw a couple dollars cash our way. We turn those dollars into bikes to make sure that kids have a Merry Christmas.
No, I'm getting that bike in my car.
Do it. We'll help you get it out.
Getting that bike in my car. We also want to thank the Brain Alliance of Kentucky, because they give helmets and they get 500 helmets, and so that's really important. So big, huge thank you to them. UAW 862, Todd Dunn. He was supposed to be here. I just got to give him a shout out because he's my brother and I love him, #1. So Todd, I know look, he was trying to get here, but he couldn't get here. So they work so hard. UAW 862 works on things that you don't even know about. And so I have to give them a shout out, and it's at their place, and they've just been doing this and go. So this is the easiest thing in the world to do. For Metro United Way, I mean, you all do everything. So I mean, this is no surprise, but the role that you all play in this, important. Why? I mean, I know it's just another initiative you do, but I don't want to say it's just another one of your initiatives.
Yeah, you know, Metro Way does so much, so we don't have time for all that today, but you know, it's meeting those basic needs, to making sure people are stable in their households, to making sure we all have, you know, an even playing field.
Yeah.
You know, everyone should have the same opportunities no matter what zip code that you live in.
Yeah, and a bike, #1 is about playing for a kid. It's about excitement for a kid, but it's about exercise for a kid, keeping a kid out of trouble. It's about all of that. Okay, Mike, tell us what to do. There usually, or have been, and may not be this year, are there any places where we can go, where we can buy a bike and they'll bring it, or do we have any of those places this year?
No
okay,
services
none
like
this year.
that.
Okay.
But like I said, if you can't fit a bike in, totally understand.
Just bring money.
Just bring money, and we'll turn that into bikes, and we can assemble those on site. I've even got my nieces this year, Maggie and Michaela, that are going to be coming down with my wife Rachel as well to give of their time and talent over the weekends to make sure that bikes are put together, and they're not alone in that. We get a whole team.
And you can bring the bikes 24/7.
Absolutely. Yeah. I mean, if it's 3, 4 in the morning and you're a third shifter,
I can tell you that this is true.
Yeah, oh, absolutely. We will gladly, you know what, knock on the shelter, knock on the doghouse that I'm living in, go, hey, Mike Rowe, I've got a bike to drop off. Absolutely. We'll be more than happy to take it.
And again, the last day?
Last day is going to be on November 25th, Monday, November 25th. 8 a.m. is the cutoff time, and that's when we do our final tally and count.
Okay, you all please, 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 please bring a bike. This is so easy. Just go ahead and do it now so you can get it out of the way. November 25th, 8 a.m.
8 a.m.
is the last day. Just please bring a bike. Please bring a bike.
And Dawn, if I can mention, this is a great experience for you. If you have younger kiddos, to get them into knowing what fundraising is, right? Take them to the store with you. Let them help you pick out the bike. Have them deliver it with you. I did it with my 2 kiddos back in 2019, and they still remember it.
Yeah, I did it with all my kids. All my kids. All my kids. There it is, you all, bike or bus. I'll see ya.
Oh, yeah.
I'll bring my bike. Yeah, I don't know what time, but I'm going to try to do better. I'm going to try to do better. Okay.